In God's plan, human has a special place. This is why God called people to be part in His work. To do the mission of God, we need to be an instrument in His hand. God called us to go everywhere in the world to participate in His work. Let us be the instrument of God in the hand of God. I am Jois Goursse Celestin. I growing up in a family which has 8 children, and I'm the third in that family. This is a story that when I was kids, I studied, and I have a cousin who helped me to study my lesson, and at that time one day we finished to study our lesson, and he asked me, after you finish at school, what you would like to be? And I told him that I would like to be a priest, and since that time they keep calling me mon père, mon père, mon père, mon père, and I can say that since that time I know that I will become a priest. But when I finish at school in my countryside, and I have to go to Port-au-Prince in seminary, and I get to the seminary in 2007, and I get ordained in 2011 as a deacon, and I was ordained as a priest in 2013. And I already passed in, let's say, when I get ordained, I already passed in 3 parishes. This is my 3rd parishes at Saint Benoit. And I come here in August 14, in 2008, this year. And I'm here to work with people in the community. As you know, sometimes when a priest gets somewhere, he's not a priest for the church only. He's also a priest for the community. And this is why that I'm here to work in the community to see what we can do. Firstly, to preach the gospel of God and to do the mission of God, and also to help people in the area if they in kind of need that they can have. You know, this is why that I'm here, and to preach the gospel, to educate people, you know, to participate in whatever they want to do, and in a way that I can help, and I'm here to do that.
Moi-même, c'est Pierre et Wood. Moi, c'est un citoyen qui vit dans la localité Mombin Crochu. En 2002, Père Descamps a ouvert l'église là. Je ne suis pas membre de l'église là. Sinon, notre église que je marché, même tellement retrouvé pendant Père Descamps, il était invité pour venir visiter Lyon. Pendant que je viens visiter lui, il était dit que pour nous marcher avec dans l'église là. Depuis en 2002, l'église a été fondée avec Père Descamps. Mais malheureusement, après 2 mois, Père Descamps est venu transférer. Il était envoyé le H. Mais il était une équipe solide. C'est l'équipe ça qui prend l'église là, qui monte avec elle. Et c'est moi qui étais dans la tête comité ça. Et puis, là, nous arrivons en 2006. Là, nous, l'église là en difficulté. Nous sommes obligés de demander Père Descamps pour ouvrir l'école. Dans l'église là. On a été une autorisation, nous avons ouvert l'école là. L'école a ouvert en septembre 2006. En septembre 2006. Jusqu'à présent, on a fonctionné très bien. Plusieurs peuvent passer, ils sont capables. On peut citer par exemple Père Sadouni, on peut citer Père Donald, on peut citer Père Bana, on peut citer Père Wilkie. Actuellement, nous sommes avec nous Père Goursse, qui travaille avec nous, qui a un bon service, qui permet que l'école là vraiment la bouge.
The first things that I make fast when I get here, it's when I make some visit the area. And I pass at the hospital, and there is a leader at church who was with me at that time, and I asked him a question about something that I saw at the hospital. There are some people who get sick, and I asked him what's happened, and he tried to explain me that because the water that people use in the area is not a good water. It's not a good water, and they don't have any choice. Some people don't have possibilities to buy water, the clean water, and they drink the water, and that make them sick. And this is why that you can find a lot of people in the area have typhoid, that make them sick, and other sickness that they can have. So that was something that touched me, because I understand that as human, water is important. We can't do anything without water, especially for our body. And this is why that I understand the community need a system of clean water. A system of clean water is really, really important, because to get clean water here, people have to go to a place called Pillon or Inche. For example, to go to Pillon, it can be about, let's say, almost 1 hour to get there by motorcycle. To go to Inche, it's almost like 2 hours. You can understand, to get clean water. If they don't have someone to bring water or to sell in the area, they don't have clean water. So clean water is something important for the community. This is why that I understand. If God allow me, if God give me the possibilities to help the people to have a system of clean water, I would thank be to God for the people, because it is really a need for the people in the area. The economic situation is really bad, and people don't really have food. They can't take care of themselves, and anytime that since I come here, I have a lot of people who come to see me, to ask me for food, to ask me for money, to ask me for whatever they need. It is always like that, because when a priest gets somewhere, people think that the priest can do everything, and this is what we find, people who come and ask for almost for everything. And by the way, I was talking to an organization. It's called Food for the Poor. They used to help people by giving food, by giving rice, beans, so that we can help people who are really in need. But to get food, sometimes we need to go to Port-au-Prince or to go to Inche, because they have different center, they distribute the food. And I was talking to the director of that organization in Haiti, and to see how we can put a center here. Now we are in the process to see if the way that we can put that center here to help the people in the area, but not really in this area, but it also for the people in other area who close to us here, because if we have a center of the distribution of food here, we will serve other people who close in this area. And this is why that they asked me to have that center, I have to enclose the area. This is a thing that I start to do. We now work on the enclosed. I can say we make the enclosed. We prepare the deposit, let's say the storage where we will put the food. We prepare it right now. And after that, and I will tell them that we are finished, and they will send some people to come here to see if it's okay and to start the distribution. Education is something important for that community. Wherever I get, I work for education, because I understand if there is something can help people really in this community, in Haiti especially in general, I can say that education is really important. And this is what I'm working the youth, the kids, the parents, to see if they can have a better education, and so that they can help themselves. Whoever I saw that can help people in the area about education, I'm part of it. And this is why that I try to have music, for example, for the community. We have someone who help us to teach the young, the kids, And now I ask him to have more people to come, because I understand if we help them, they can play music, they can do something that can help them and to avoid them for something wrong. In this area, we don't have a university. We don't have a trade school. We don't have that. If someone here needs to learn something about university or a trade school, they have to go Ange or in Capation. It is far from here. But here, I think I can say that we can't really have a university for now, because it's a long process. But a trade school could be, let's say, enhance some things for here. It's can be a good things for the people in the community, because there are some people who don't have possibility to go to university, but if they have possibility to learn something in it, to learn a trade, I can say like mechanic, like sewing, like cooking, like sailor, like whatever, electricity, you know, whatever that people like, they can learn something, to work on it, to help them to get money, it will be helpful. So there is a lot to do in the community. There's a lot to do. But we start now, as I told you, with the CRD, the Center of the Distribution of the Food, and we will work after in the water system, the clean water, and after that we will see what God can help us to do in the future. God calls wherever He wants, whenever He wants, wherever He wants. But we have to not forget that the mission is not our mission. The work is not our work, but the mission and the work of God. God bless you.